All right. Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing well. So, today is a book review day, and I think this one is worth creating a video for. So, I recently read Recursion with from Blake. It's a sci fi thriller and has a very interesting concept. I know I'm a bit late. It was released in 2019, but yeah. And you have to note that before I continue with the review, I never read Dark Matter as yet, but it's on my TBR. So what happens in this book is basically a scientist is trying to what's the word? The scientist is trying to find a cure for dementia, or sorry, Alzheimer's. And her idea is that if you can record certain memories, especially intense memories like pain, happiness, you would be able to spark the neurons of the brain and to help people with Alzheimer cope better. Now, what happens is, in her due of her discovery, she kind of uncovers or discovers something else. And that's where this comes in. So basically, what happens is she kind of discovers a way where you can go transfer your consciousness back in time. So let's say this is your original life, A to B. A is the point when you were born, B is the current time point, and I is something that really changed your life. Incident, you lost your parents, you discovered that you had a really bad, you had 10 days to live. Something happened that completely changed your life. Now, the what the machine does, or the device does, they basically call it the chair, is transfer kill you at point B and then transfers your consciousness back to maybe 16 years before you join before you were born. Sorry, after you were born, not before you were born. After you were born. So you choose the time point, it's not a problem. But the minute you choose the time point, that kind of, you are living in a second timeline. So you have left the original timeline and you have gone to the duplicate timeline, which is, again, you relive your entire life. Imagine that you do not have that incident. You avoid it. You avoid the accident. You save your dog. You save the person you love most. And, but here's the catch, you could say, that when you arrive at point B, you have memories of both your original life and your duplicate life. Now, that is gonna be very hard for any human to comprehend, and because you don't know what is real. Physiologically, your brain may be okay, but psychologically, it would drive you mad. And I thought that this was really interesting because, yeah, it's you are transferring your consciousness back in time, which is, I feel, a fantastic idea. Obviously, but there's some part of the books I didn't like for instance, I had wished there was more information of the technology to make it sound a bit more tangible. Second was, I didn't enjoy the end of the world thing where, they are in a loop. That is the part 5, that's the end, where they're trying to find or trying to stop this from going on a global scale. I didn't enjoy that because, in my view, if the author had left it with the hero, heroine, and the villain, it was so much fun itself. But I do recommend the book, and I feel like people would really enjoy it. Just leave your logic behind.